Hey Metalheads, what is up? Be sure to check out our Heavy Metal Pokemon store down in the description down below to get one of these two sweet Colorado Mamoswine shirts and support your Colorado Mamoswine in the PMC Season 3. What is up Metalheads, what is up? It is Heavy Metal Pokemon here, bringing you a Week 1 PMC, that's the Pokemon Master Cup team builder for our Week 1 battle, as I already said, against the Orlando City Serperiors and their coach D-Pad Gamer. Let's pull up his team down below. There it is. There it is. Alright, so if you do not know what our team is, be sure to check it out down below. You're going to see what the team we're going to bring against this man, and hopefully we can pick up a W for the first week. So let's take a look. So his team is pretty scary, especially with this first mon here that we see on the screen. Tapu Lele is a monster. So what Tapu Lele does is it blocks priority, so we cannot Sucker Punch or Fake Out or do any other priority moves. But he also can't Bullet Punch with that scissor, as we see. So Psychic Terrain gives it a free Psychic, or it gives it a free Nasty Plot on its Psychic type moves with Specs. So it gives it a free +3 as soon as it enters the battlefield if it has Specs. So that's going to be painful. So we cannot E-Speed, as you see the next mon is Arcanine, so we cannot E-Speed with that, so he can't pick us off that way. So we got a little bit of advantage and a little bit of a disadvantage. You know, there's some certain things, you know. Alright, next up. So he's got the Arcanine, he's got T-Serena, which can U-turn against, is going to be a slow U-turner maybe. It can spin hazards away, not that we're wearing hazards as you'll see. He's got Scizor, Dredagon, Umbreon, Palossand, Milotic, Dodrio, Electivire, and Delphox. So that Dodrio is pretty fast at 110. Luckily we outspeed it with Jolteon, which is pretty cool, and that's kind of like the only mon we really got to worry about trying to outspeed. Now we should have probably looked at Choice Scarf first, but I think we got a team that's pristine and good looking, so let's pull it up right now. Boom! So first up on the team builder you see Anthrax the Tapu Fini. So Anthrax here can come in and hopefully set up all over the Umbreon, because you know it can't really do much to us. It can't Toxic us because of the Misty Surge, so that's really cool. We're rocking Surf, Moonblast, Taunt, and Calm Mind. So like I said, we can come in against Umbreon, we can take any damage at once, Foul Play, whatever. It's nice. We can Calm Mind up. Whatever switches in, we can Moonblast and live some hits, Surf, whatever. Alright, so we're rocking 252 HP, 156 defense, and then 100 speed. This allows me to outspeed Min Speed, Arcanine, and then plus a little bit of speed, so in case he wanted to speed creep, my speed creep. So speed creep into speed creep. That's how we roll. So that's what that does. So this allows us to tank hits defensively, and then we just kind of bulk up with the Calm Mind, and then we can blast stuff. This also, if we get a Calm Mind up, we can 1v1 Tapu Lele. Because we can Moonblast, and we can potentially get a attack drop, and its Psychic is a 3-shot if we have that Calm Mind up, so we can, and then we can 2-shot it with a Moonblast. So there's that. So I think that's going to be really key mon for us here. Next we have Lamb of God, the Jolteon with the Expert Belt. I didn't want to run Life Orb just because I didn't want the continual damage, because I mean look at this defense, 60 to base defense. We take any kind of physical attack and we're pretty much done, so we don't want that. So we got and you know Life Orb just adds to that, so being able to keep as much health as we can is pristine. Now this week we can run Modest because again his fastest mon is only base 110, so we're able to run Modest because it would need to be 116 for us not to be able to outspeed, or 115 for us to speed tie at Modest max speed. But so we're running 20 HP, 4 defense, 4 Spadef, 252 special attack Modest, and then 228 speed. That outspeeds this whole team barring a Scarf. Now we could have ran Scarf, but he's got an Electivire which can stop our Volt Switch Thunderbolt shenanigans. So being able to switch up moves is nice. We can Hidden Power Ice if we predict that the Dredagon's going to come in. I don't see that coming in against this thing though. But if we do, we can. If we can get it on the switch, we can 2-shot it. So there we go. Well, I mean, depending on what he if he runs like max HP, max special defense, no. But if he's max HP, then yes, we can two-shot if I remember the calculator. It's a roll, but I think we'll be okay. All right, so there's that. Next up, we have Dimmu the Chandelier. Choice Scarf, Flash Fire, Shadow Ball, Flamethrower, Energy Ball, and Trick. Pretty much just good coverage against his team. Energy Ball for the melodic, Flamethrower for stuff, and then pretty much Shadow Ball for everything else. So I mean, that's pretty much what we're going to click, especially if he doesn't bring Dodrio, because it's normal type. So if he doesn't bring that, we can just literally click Shadow Ball against pretty much everything and be okay, except the Umbreon. But we could potentially trick that, and then, you know, it gets like stuck into like Wish or something silly, you know. So there, you know, we can kind of do some shenanigans with it and kind of hinder it or trick this onto something else. I don't know. There wasn't another real good move to choose, so trick, kind of cool. Just went with the standard max HP or max special attack, max speed. Just figured no point in trying to do all the kind of calcing and stuff. Like, it's gonna do what it's gonna do. And I mean, I could have, but I think this set it works fine for what we're doing here. All right, next up we have a Legion with an Assault Vest, Defiant ability, of course. So if we come in like on the Arcanine or something, I don't know. I mean, we're not probably taking a Flare Blitz or anything, but you know, if he switches out thinking we got Sucker Punch, that could be cool. So there we go. We got Brick Break, Iron Head, Pursuit, and Knockoff. We're not running Sucker Punch because I'm feeling it with Tapu Lele. He's going to be switching in and out, in and out, in and out with that thing to stop me from Sucker Punching if I have this Mon here. So thought with that is, okay, don't worry about it, and we'll get it on the switch out, because it doesn't want to stay in and take a knockout. It doesn't want to take an Iron Head from us, because it cannot one-shot us, even with Specs Moonblast. And then, so we most likely will Pursuit, do about 80% to it on its switch out. It's not going to want to switch back in, and then we're okay to hit it with anything else on the team. And so that's kind of what this Mon's here for, is that. I mean, we definitely have other answers for it, but like, this is a more of a switch in. Like, if we get a low, if he's not Specs and he gets a low roll on the Moonblast, then it's a 3-shot, so we can live a second one in Iron Head. So that's kind of where we're at with that. Knockoff just good, you know, predicting you switch. There we go. 240 HP, 252 attack, 4 Spadef, and then 12 speed. The 12 speed allows me to outspeed Min Speed T Serena. So if I do come in on a Trop Kick, not like I really want to come in against that Mon, but if I have to, in the event that I have to, you know, I can get the Defiant Boost and I can outspeed it and Iron Head it or something, do some damage to it. But I don't really want to come in on against it because it does get high jump kick, and if it does hit, goodbye Bisharp. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Like, so I'll be hesitant. You'll probably see in the battle, I'll be hesitant to switch in Bisharp against that thing unless it's like I absolutely have to do this here. So, all right, next up we have Korn the Ambipom, Life Orb, Technician, Fake Out, Knockoff, Return, and Ice Punch. So I figured Fake Out just in case that the Lele's not in or something, or, you know, the Psychic Terrain's not up, or we're in the Misty Terrain. We can Fake Out and do some damage to something, and then put it into range of either Return or Ice Punch or Knockoff, whatever. So we got Knockoff, obviously, so we knock off items. Return, so we can do damage. And then Ice Punch for Dredagon. Alright, so here we have 220 speed. That allows me to, again, outspeed his whole team barring a Scarf. 252 attack, and then 36 HP. So there is that. Alright, last but not least, Heavy Metal the Aggron. So he has no rock type switch-ins, and this gives me a nice Mon. I don't know what I can come in on, potentially, and kind of scare it out with this thing, but we can definitely come in with this, and hopefully then at that point set up and win. So we outspeed again his whole team after Autonomize. barring Scarf. I didn't know what he was gonna bring, Scarf and whatnot. I mean, he could have brought Arcanine, so I just didn't want to kind of calculate. Just kind of left it as this to kind of see what he wants to do. With that Tapu Lele, he could run Scarf Scizor just so it does, or Scarf Arcanine just so it doesn't have to, worry about his priority because it outspeeds because of the Scarf. So that could be a thing, but I think we'll be okay with this. We can autonomize up and then Earthquake, Iron Head, or Rock Slide. Like I said, he has no real switch-ins to a Rock Slide. Now Arcanine could be one, but I don't think he wants to take a Rock Slide into an Earthquake or 2 Rock Slides or whatever. So I think we got a good team. I think we can pull out a W hopefully for our first ever PMC battle. I've been excited to join this league. I know you guys should know that, or I'm hoping. But that is the team. Leave down in the comments down below what you think of the team and how you think we're going to do this week. Then this battle. So this will go up. Obviously the battle will already happened by the time this goes up. And then tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you'll see the battle. And then Saturday 12 Eastern Standard Time, which you're already watching right now. Yep. So that's where we are. Be sure to check out all the links down in the description down below for all the coaches' channels, and be sure to check out the shirts. I know you saw that hype intro after the intro for this, so yeah. But as always, bros, keep gaming.